How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. As you see by this beautiful chart right here, we are talking about NIO, a company that went up $10 literally in the span of like 7 days just recently. I want to talk about this, give you guys an update on the overall sentiment and the trading view and Twitter communities as it relates to this company, and talk about future price actions that could be influenced by recent developments in the news to do with like the presidential election, and it's, stuff like that, just to give my 2 cents on what I think is going to happen with this company price wise. But yeah, another thing I want to mention is Chris on Twitter. He tweeted out saying he's like, NIO shorts lost at least $2.66 billion this year from shorting the stock. Yeah, you don't want to short technology stocks or EV stocks at all, especially as they're now beginning to boom, and just like wheat stocks at this moment. But there's an article right here to back up that claims. Is not like, it's not me just saying that they lost that much money. There's an actual article from cntechpost.com that says that the people who were shorting this whole year lost billions. So yeah, that's a loss right there. That's what happens when you short these kind of stocks. There's a lot of haters earlier this year that were talking bad about NIO, and I guarantee you that they wish they bought that stock back when it was $10, and when Goldman Sachs was saying that it was a $7 stock, that it was too overvalued. Yeah, that obviously was not true, but it's whatever. I mean, to each their own. That happens. There's gonna be people that are gonna be shorting stocks no matter what. There's bulls and then there's bears. So I think the bulls right now are controlling the NIO price right now in terms of like where it's going and stuff. A lot of people are putting in a lot of money in just call options because they see that it's going further into that $50 territory, even by the end of this month. Now I want to refer back to this article right here, and that's NIO Global. They shared the picture of their new battery pack that they're actually launching, the 100 kilowatt per hour battery, along with the battery as a service upgrade plans. And this is actually something that's big for NIO because now they're giving their users more options. Before it was just the 80 kilowatt per hour battery pack and then the 84 kilowatt per hour battery packs that were available. Now you have the option to upgrade that to 100. So this should give you more range, and it could be a little more competitive to what Tesla's offering with their batteries and how much range they deliver. But someone tweeted this out, but it's the Elon Musk tweet where he said 420 is 10 times better than 42. Yeah, I agree with that. Obviously, that's a 10 times difference. But I mean, that's kind of like, he sees where this is going. Like, he sees where NIO's headed, and he sees that it's probably gonna eventually get to $420 a share. By then, Tesla will be well above $1,000. So that's just what's happening with these EV stocks. It's just something that right now is getting a lot of attention from investors because they know that it's the future. They know that, especially with the Biden presidency, it's going to be the agenda that's going to be pushed forward more than anything else. We've heard from the campaign speeches and everything. So yeah. Now I want to also call out this bear right here. This guy on the TradingView community, he's being very bearish. He said that NIO, it's a great stock, but due for a pullback of 25%. It says November 18th, after the earnings report is put out there. He said it looks like we're seeing a buy the rumor, and I'm expecting a sell the fact come the day after the earnings report for NIO. He says that NIO and the electric vehicles with a China spin has great potential to be bigger than Tesla. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. I think Tesla's still gonna be the number one for a while. So before NIO could be number 2 or 3, but I don't expect it to overtake Tesla anytime soon. But that doesn't mean that I'm saying that it's a bad company or anything. No, I think NIO is amazing, and it's actually made a lot of people, including me, a lot of money. So I still rock with NIO as like my number one investment because it's a lot cheaper to buy a NIO stock than to buy a Tesla stock, right? I mean, 420 is 10 times better than 42, but 42 is a lot cheaper than 420. So that's what I'm saying. You see, this was my mentality towards Xpeng Motors or XPEV, but I was thinking that it was due for a pullback as well. But then when I realized that a Biden presidency usually means like these stocks, Chinese stocks especially, and also EV stocks are going to perform very well during that kind of environment, then I started retracting what I said, because I also got a few dislikes on my previous video. Some people that didn't agree with me, that were saying that no matter what, it's gonna go up. It's gonna skip those gaps and it's just gonna keep going up higher. People just kept saying that it's just gonna keep going to 40, probably like where NIO's at right now, and that's what they were saying about Xpeng. So if you guys are feeling bullish like that, let me know your opinion in the comments. Do you agree with not Swift, and are you bearish as well? Do you think that NIO is due for a pullback at minus 25% by November 18th? If so, like I said, share your opinion in the comments. This is literally a non-toxic community, so I don't want to have people like arguing with each other. Just post your opinion, and I'll just read it. Like, I do care about what you guys think and what you guys say in my comments. That's important to me, is just hearing feedback from you guys. But yeah, I want to move on with this. But Investing Simplified, he said that stock futures rise after Joe Biden wins presidency, and CNBC said that. So Dow futures rose 150 points after the news of Biden being the projected winner of the 2020 presidency. Anyway, two more pieces of information that are kind of like connected, but this has to do more with like NIO expanding, and that's a good thing for this company actually, because NIO's goal is to get to 200 NIO spaces in China. Currently, they actually put out NIO space number 182 and NIO space number 183, so they're very close. They just need about 17 more NIO spaces, and then they'll get to their goal of having 200 by the end of the year 2020. So big news right there. Very important for us NIO holders, because that means that the stock is gonna keep going up, just due to the attention that's gonna receive in the long term, just from having all these stores and spaces around the country. Is just gonna have people looking into this car and company and brand overall. It's gonna bring a lot of attention to it, like I said, from customers and also from investors, because they're seeing how their NIO as a company is putting their money to work by basically expanding and building more battery swap stations, and also just innovating on what they currently have on the current technologies that they have, with especially the battery swap technology that they're utilizing, which is the big selling point for NIO. So like I said, big news for that. NIO working on the 150 kilowatt per hour battery pack that could offer a range of over 900 kilometers. Again, more options, guys, on the leasing of these battery packs. Like now, currently they're offering the 80 and the 84 kilowatt per hour battery packs, but very soon you're going to be able to upgrade. If you're a NIO user, you're going to be able to upgrade to the 100 kilowatt per hour pack, and then eventually we're going to hear more information about this in the coming months, but you should be able to upgrade to 150 kilowatt per hours. And like the title of this article says, it will offer a range of over 900 kilometers per charge. So that's amazing. It's good news for NIO. Now, another piece of information that's kind of tied to the whole expansion thing that I was going on about earlier, but NIO plans to build over 300 second-gen battery swap stations next year. So good news, guys. As of September 2020, Alton is the operator with the largest number of battery swap stations in China, with a total of 276. The NIO is in second place with 155. So China's 2020 government work report has expanded the term called building charging stations to include increasing the number of charging stations, battery swap stations, and other facilities. So this is in context of the rapid development of new energy vehicles and NIO-led battery swap mode ushered in policy benefits, and just information about that. Like I said, very, very good news. Right now, the only problem that NIO is facing is them not being able to keep up with demand from the customers. So yeah, I want to leave you guys with that information. It's very bullish. Like I said, I just wanted to be fairly bullish today. I mean, not too much, but just enough so you guys can keep holding on to your NIO bags, and so yeah, so you don't let go of it. I don't want you guys to let go of NIO before it reaches $100. Like, sell after it reaches $100, and don't sell all your shares. Sell like half, sell a quarter of your shares, or a quarter of your portfolio. When it comes to NIO and stuff, don't sell everything, because NIO could also get to that level of like $1,000, eventually, like 5 to 10 years from now. I'm talking long term, but it's definitely gonna happen. So yeah, if you're planning to sell NIO, don't sell because some like little bit of volatility that's happening in the market, so just, or uncertainty or anything like that, don't sell, guys, below $100. If you're gonna sell any shares, definitely wait until it gets to $100. That's coming very soon. Like I said, we're already halfway there, basically at $50 a share. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave you guys with all that information. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.